guys, my name is Britt Nicole. Welcome back to my channel, and today we're doing the Christmas song book tag. So I'll link the original video down below, and this is an old book tag, but my friend Macy did it last year, so I decided I wanted to do it this year. Pretty much you're going to be doing it, as you guys are going to see once we get into the questions, that for every Christmas song there's going to be a book related to that Christmas song. So let's just jump right into these questions. You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. Name a villain you couldn't help but love. So we're just going to do this together because I don't have any of these planned out. Honestly, probably Roth from the White Hot Kiss series by Jennifer L. Armentrout. He is technically the villain, but he's also the savior too, but he is technically the villain that you just can't help but love. All I Want for Christmas Is You. Name a book that you would love to see under the Christmas tree. So I don't really ask for a lot of books for Christmas, but there's two books I mainly want to see at the end of the year. Hopefully I can pick them up for myself or I'll get them as gifts, and that is Emperor of Gold by S.H. Bolte. This is third book in her The City of Brass trilogy. And then also I would like to see Arch Enemies by Marissa Meyer. This is the second book in Renegades, and Renegades was probably one of my favorite books of the year, so I really want to jump into the second book hopefully soon. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Name a character who overcomes their limits. So I mean guys, there's so many like good books you could choose, but Lena from the Kingdom of Exiles by Maximum in Mythology, she is a beast charmer pretty much, and there's bounty hunters out for her for no good reason, and her story is so amazing and so fun that she really has to overcome a lot. This is also a book I don't think a lot of people talk about, but it was one of my favorite books of 2020. Santa is Coming to Town, a character that would be on the nice list, and that would be Ellie van Geekerella. I love her so much. If you guys haven't read this book by Ashley Poston, I love Ellie so much. This was very cute and very geeky in a good way, but so much fun. Frosty the Snowman, a book that melts your heart. So probably The Kiss Quotient by Helen Hong. This is about a girl named Stella who has Asperger's and the good representation of Asperger's and like a mental disorder. In this book, the romance is really cute, so this book really melted my heart, and I read this back in like during like the good quarantine days, and it really brought me out of like my reading slump, and it is also a 5-star book. I love this book. Feliz Navidad, a book that is set in a different country than my own. So to make it easy, because pretty much this is all fantasy and a lot of fantasy worlds, I am going to go with something more in our world. So I'm going to go with Stalking Jack the Ripper by Carrie Maniscalco. This is based in London. It's the most wonderful time of year. What is a book that you use to spread Christmas cheer at this time of year? I mean, other than like a Christmas book, which I have tons of Christmas books, I love the Nutcracker. If you guys didn't know, I really love Nutcracker stuff and have a lot of different Nutcracker books. Also, I'm going to go with Anything by Jennifer L. Armentrout because she's one of my all-time favorite writers or authors. And then also Sarah J. Maas is a favorite author, so I pretty much recommend anything by them if I'm recommending books because I love them so much. Sleigh Ride, a character you would love to spend your holidays with. Oh, this one's a really good one, but I think I'm going to go with, is it Simon? What is the main guy's name from Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell? I would love to spend my holidays with him because he is so sweet and nice and just really fun. Baby, It's Cold Outside, a book that you would sacrifice to the fire. So I'm gonna go with Stags because I just didn't like this book and I don't really want to talk negative about it, so I'm just gonna go on to the next question. Do you hear what I hear? A book you want everyone to read. I am gonna say White Hot Kiss by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I love this book so much, but Crescent City, House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J. Maas is also amazing. I just have a lot of amazing books on here, guys, that it's hard just to pick one sometimes. And I guess a book that I really don't talk a lot about, or you really don't hear a lot about, is Gunslinger Girl by Lindsay Eley. I read this like 1 or 2 years ago and I really love it, but you don't really hear a lot of good things, but I really love this book. So yeah, I'm gonna go with these three. Where Are You, Christmas, a book you want but is not out yet. So I really had to think hard about this because there's a lot of like Jennifer L. Armentrout books that I want that are not out yet, but I really want the third book from Blood and Ash, which comes out in 2021. I think in March of 2021. I really want this book on my shelves like immediately. I can't not wait to get to the third book to see what happens after the second one. I physically don't own the second one, so I need to buy that one so I can put it on my shelf. But yeah, I really want to get to the third book when it comes out. A book you started off liking but ended up not liking. So everything on my shelves I pretty much love. like. I have unhauled a few books here more recently, but off the top of my head, I just can't remember any. Blue Christmas, a book that made you cry. So Crescent City by House of Earth and Blood, but there's also like an honorable mention on my shelf, which is Salt and Storm by Kendall Culpepper. This doesn't seem like a really like sad, teary-eyed book. It got me at one point. So last but certainly not least is a Marshmallow World. What is a fluffy read? So anything on my contemporary shelf, which I really don't have a lot, but I am gonna go with Alex Approximately by Jen Bennett. This is just a fun, fluffy read. There is some hard-hitting facts in here, but they're done in a way that is not stressful, not really to me anyway, so I would consider this a fun, fluffy read. So guys, that's the end of the Christmas book song tag. If you like this video, please let me know down in the comments. If you decide to do these questions, I will also have those lists down below so you guys can do this tag video. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and I look forward to seeing everybody soon in my next one. Bye!